Hi there, Conglin McLeod with an NBN News Sports Update. Of course, Knights players Tyson Frizzell and Jacob Saifidi ready for Game 1 of the State of Origin, which is, of course, in Accor Stadium in Sydney tomorrow night. Meanwhile, the Newcastle Knights are hoping to secure a huge win against the Penrith Panthers on Sunday at McDonald Jones Stadium. And of course, we'll now have a look at the real Rugby League, which of course is the Group 21 Rugby League. And of course, Aberdeen were too strong for Muswellbrook, 34-32, while Scone took out Singleton, 66-6.
Again, he flicks it back to Ellis.
Two matches had to be played during the Hunter Valley's Group 21 Rugby League competition. Because of that, both Aberdeen and Muswellbrook playing a game, and because of that, it was just huge. And of course, Connor Brown knew exactly a lot and knew exactly what to do for his team.
Very difficult kick for Bailey Ellis to lock things up. It's 28-26 with 13 minutes to go, and the A-plus contracting scoreboard.
Because of that,
if you look out here,
with the 13 minutes left,
the sloppiest part of the field to be taking a pressure kick to level things back up again.
Well, where he's kicking it from, like he said, it's the sloppiest pass and part of the field. And I was just looking to see who was having a joke with, because he said,
and also, there had to be everything done.
About the puddle, and he was talking to the president of the club, Pete Collins, so there was a bit of a banter there happening. But,
As the good ones always come out, just like where they say, home is where the heart is. But now the locals are, of course, saying home is where the local rugby league is, and it's Group 21.
I'm giving him a golden kicking team.
And of course,
all right, we'll hold you to that.
It was time for a conversion of goal right in Group 21.
Getting ready to move in. Takes a final look. Takes a shot. I'll tell you what, it's not a bad effort. It just swings across.
But it missed out, going onto the left. Meanwhile, Aberdeen were taking no prisoners by their own side.
So Swaddling who charged forward, 8 metres out, one tackle left in the set. It's push and shove in the background here.
And of course, Aberdeen had to do something. And of course,
he's got the call from the linesman.
But of course, there were a few yellings. And of course,
That's a penalty. You've awarded a penalty to Muswellbrook.
Muswellbrook awarded a controversial penalty.
Too much interference from the sides.
This caused a lot of frustration from Aberdeen fans who knew a lot about the decision.
Time still ticking away, which is...
And it certainly was.
The Rams. Now time's called... No, Hendo. Back to the Tigers.
And of course,
Tigers to play the ball.
And of course, the ball had to be handed over to Aberdeen, as Aberdeen had to be handed back to the ball. And of course, the Aberdeen Tigers knew what to do. They had to score a try.
Walker cut out to Dixon. Dixon cuts out one, gets it across a fast-moving backline, and the ball goes forward.
But however, the ball went forward.
They see the referee make a decision, players scream at them, and then they look to the touch judge. They need to back themselves. I have not seen it happen more consistently this year than any other year. Take the bloody mic piece off the touch judges. Honestly, if they've got a decision to make, they come onto the field and they make it. That was 15, 30, 35 seconds worth of wasted football because
if not more.
With that said, it could have been a try had about not had Wood
players.
How would that had not have been a knock
I
on?
thought we had a knock on, is what I thought had happened in the play, but here we
With
go.
Musselbrook now having the ball, Aberdeen was still having the good chances of having a comeback or fight back, as it's called.
20-metre line. The Rams, as they're brought down in the middle of the paddock, it was Moffat who plays it back to Ellis. Ellis gets it away to Spathis. He's now brought down after crossing the 20-metre line, short of the 30. Ellis gets it away now.
Of course, Musselbrook tried to run, but Aberdeen had to quickly do a lot of defence.
That was the 12 there in Toby Daniel who played it back. We now made it to the 40 on the last for the Tigers. Moffat gets the ball, puts it up high. Isn't looking for a great deal of distance. Through come the defence.
Aberdeen ran with the ball.
35 out from his own
And
line.
of course, the Aberdeen Tigers had the ball,
Walking, taking their time getting back as
running with it.
Number 9, Brock Wobble in amongst it.
And it certainly was.
laying all over the tackle
And
player
because
on
of
the
that,
halfway line here, before
and because of that, Aberdeen
heads up
had the
towards
ball.
40, just short of the 40, he's brought down.
Shane Hasselman in behind the ruck.
Hasselman, a great run. He's
And of course,
straight through.
unstoppable Aberdeen were, as they finally scored a try.
Wow. Flimsy defence again. Nice footwork by Hasselman. And just squirted on some speed.
And of course,
And the line was not the
it's a
defensive
home
line. Wasn't ready
try
for it from the
back at
Rams.
home.
And now, 32-26 with 6 remaining.
Well, it's a kick right in front. That's the ball game. And, yeah. It's, what do you say? That was a... Could single out a player there, but that was the worst attempt of a tackle I've seen. And you just got to commit yourself to those tackles. And, but again, every weekend for the past 6 rounds, it's the players yelling at the referee to try and change their mind. We've seen it at Denman on a Friday night. We've seen it here today. And, you know, there's only one captain from one side. When are the referees going to take control of this? It's becoming embarrassing coming to the games of football. You know, it's no attack.
But of course, a goal had to be converted.
The touch judges really need their mouthpieces taken off them. Just not interfering.
What have we got here? A change of jumper or something, have we?
It certainly was.
Harry Douglas stripping off in the middle of the field before taking the kick. He's now bringing it back to line.
But not for long.
With 5 minutes there.
The ball quickly had to be back.
26 right in front. He could do this one with his eyes closed.
Well, he could turn around and kick it over the back of his heel, really.
And of course,
Again, though, it comes down to Musselbrook's line speed and their defence. It's a really big communication thing, but
Well, there was absolutely nothing happening for the Tigers there, and Hasselman took it on himself to just go, let's light it up and put the afterburners on, and away he went. And
too many people
for an old bloke,
Polaroid cameras.
for an old bloke, he showed a bit of toe and caught them unawares.
Old bloke. And I'll give you his address.
He'll love it when he watches this back.
34-26 on the A+ contracting and polywelding scoreboard.
it certainly was a comeback. Indeed.
And they'll do that through Bailey Carter, who's brought down 5 out from the line. Goes to Rosberg, charging forward into the line. Good tackle there by Collins.
Gotta go left.
Centimetres short. Oh, look at that. That was easy as. They moved up quick, and we have it through Bailey Carter that the Rams have scored just to the side of the post.
And, the
And of course, Musselbrook fought back.
What happened there is every player sprinted across the field of blind side because Musselbrook was stacked. Great vision. But again, I'd love to be playing these days. I know I physically can't, but every player, as soon as there's a looks like it's going near the chest or anywhere like that, you have 16 players screaming at you, sir. Sir, you know, you'd be peeling for everything because they're reacting. So, you know.
It wasn't the highest shot I've seen today, that's for sure. Ellis not wasting any time here. We've got 4.5 minutes remaining. And converts, and we're at 0-0 with 24.5 minutes remaining.
What's that?
Scoreboard's gone.
I think they did that strategically so he didn't know. But anyway. it comes back to the touch judges. Yes, they do need to have input. I used to like the way they came on the field back in the day if there was an incident, and they'd stop back and walk on rather than trying to talk into an earpiece, put earplugs in the referee's ears, and the touch judges come on. Too much talk.
The most dramatic, what was going on? The scoreboard gone.
1 minute 58.
Yeah, 2 minutes remaining. Yeah, I thought it'd be getting close to the...
And of course, we all knew what the score was, as Aberdeen secured a win.
It's 34-32, but it's a great run by Jewson, the man that did get...
As Aberdeen defeated Muswellbrook by 2.
The resumption of play. McKenzie juggles that one. Makes it almost to the 30-metre mark. Quick play the ball. Dart from Bailey Ellis out of dummy half. Just shy of the 40.
You've got to go quick now. You've got to be Josh Moffat with a chip over the top. Because the fullback is way back deep and there's only 1 minute 19. You've got to take advantage on that.
5 short of halfway as McKenzie plays the ball. Goes to Moffat. He darts to the line, gets it away to Dewson, and a good tackle out there to bring him down.
But it wasn't quite enough for Muswellbrook, as Aberdeen secured their best to win by 2. And it was by 2 points.
In Benjamin Halliwell, but he holds it as they bring him down. The Rams 20 out from their line. Ravels.
Smart football. Muswellbrook might get a setback here, but we'll wait and see.
There you go. Look at this. They're going nowhere. 3 tackles and they've made 2 metres at the most. Looking for a charge.
That's what they needed, someone to go forward.
And it's done through Joshua Halliwell. Brought down by Ellis. Across the 30. He's a bit dusty after that. Fitzy with the ball. Straight up on him, and they bring him down.
Even if they kick it in,
it's been good defence. Kick from dummy half. Don't put your hand out.
Good of a kick in defence. Good.
Get the mark. Muswellbrook's now going to get a chance if they pack this scrum.
They got to pack it to the final 10 seconds. Final 10 seconds. A final 1 shot.
Because of that,
maybe 2.
The 10 seconds was final. And of course, the game wrapped up.
Probably should have put the ball up and under with absolutely nobody back, but a 2-point ball game.
With Aberdeen winning by 2 points.
Scoreboard this afternoon finishes up with the Tigers taking it out 34-32, Reg.
Meanwhile, Greta Bankston were, of course, in the best shoes against Denman. And of course, it was right up. At home. And of course, both Greta Blankson and Denman were both rivals on the field.
As they're over the 40-metre line, 38 metres out from the Denman try line, comes across to Dale. Dale runs the ball and it's Bankovic that hits him. You can hear the Denman crowd going up in front of us. Yeah, they're pretty and he's lost the ball. Oh, he did. He lost that. Yeah, and he lost that.
But also,
he was going to let that play. Yeah, I think Dale gave himself up in the end, but
Denman crowd obviously pretty happy with it, as they should be. 30-odd points up in the scoreboard.
We called him Hair Bun Boy. I actually said I won't forget that earlier on.
Hair Bun Boy.
So, a little bit of a man bun.
He does have a little bit of a man bun.
but also a bit of a scrum started on.
Scrum fed by Liam Boney off to Bailey Taylor, round the back to top of it.
So Denman had the ball, and they ended up running with it.
Heavy collision. And he's put down 35 metres out from his own try line, centre of the field, heading towards the highway end though. Here goes French.
And it's funny, you'd say Gone Body has been well contained today, yet the score sheet will tell you he scored 2 tries. This shows the class of the guy.
Brady Bankovic down this side. He palms off Gilmore, but Gilmore wrestles into the ground. Yes, that's a
Yes, come on, Brock.
Yeah, you can't sell that one. No. He's kicked that ball. It's a wonder he doesn't get marched here for talking back to the referee. It's going to be 2 minutes left on the clock, 46 points to 10 on the A-plus contracting Polywoddy.
As it all continued, both teams struggled to control the ball.
It's only 10 seconds to go.
Denman have dominated.
And it certainly was.
Now off to Hughes. Hughes taps it onto Weatherall. Weatherall knocks on the ball, and that'll be the ball game. I love it how the clock goes off right on full time. 35 points to 10. Denman running out 46 points to 10.
And also, Greta Blaisdon securing a 56-10 victory. Then, good news came up for both Scone and Singleton. They met up with each other in the last match of round 7 of the Group 21 Rugby League. And because of that, Scone knew exactly what to do. They scored plenty of tries.
We're on the last. They've got to their kick again. This time it's an up and under. Oh, and a mistake from Scone. We'll see a 6 again. Singleton with the ball right in the middle of the field, only about 3 or 4 metres away from the try line. They go to the left. They don't have the numbers after a penalty.
And of course, Scone had the ball.
Right in the middle of the paddock, they're brought down. A quick play, the ball. It's dummy to one player. It's given on and straight through. Straight through goes Jake Watts. And an easy try there. Floodgates starting to open. I hope not.
I could have driven the removalist truck that I hired to bring my stuff up, and I moved up to the upper hunter through that gap there. That was pretty ordinary.
It was some ordinary defence, and players starting to look a little bit tired out there for Singleton. And this is what's happened with all of the Singleton games this year.
Second try for number 14, Tom Everly. Takes the score to Scone 18, leading Singleton 6.
And of course, Scone scoring one of their best tries. Now was time to level the conversion. Now was time to convert it for goal. To win it 66-6.
In the first half, and they'll run away with it usually in the second half.
Yeah, well, Watt's about to line this one up. 18-6 on the A-Class Contracting and Polywelding scoreboard. Ground announcer said it was Everly, Thomas Everly in the 14 that scored that one. There you go. We'll correct that. But Watt's going to take the kick.
Don't ask me after the last drive. This is his favourite side, I think.
Yeah, and of course, Scone winning the match against Singleton 66-6 in the Group 21 Rugby League. Anyway, that's it for this NBN News Sports Update. And don't forget, we'll have more of them earlier because of the State of Origin. Good night.